Hello everyone, welcome to this video. It's all about memory segmentation in microprocessor. I'll start this video by defining memory segmentation first, then the segment registers, how they work, how to convert a 16-bit address into 20-bit physical address, and an example of that. So in the introduction, I'm going to define segmentation. It is the process in which the main memory of the computer is divided into different segments or parts, and each segment is addressed by the segment registers. Why do you need segmentation? It is for enhancing the speed of the execution of the computer system so that the processor is able to fetch and execute the data more easily and faster. That means it enhances the speed of the instruction execution cycle. So we have 4 segment registers. In 8086 microprocessor, the physical memory is divided into 4 segments, namely code segment, data segment, extra segment, and stack segment. And the segment registers hold the address for the segments, and they're named according to the segments. The special purpose register of 16-bit. First of all, the code segment is where the executable program or the code is stored. It is used for addressing the memory location in the code segment portion of the memory. Then the data segment. Data segment register is where the data is stored, and it points to the data segment portion of the memory. Extra segment is basically an extra data segment, which refers to an extra segment in the memory. And finally, the stack segment is where it is used to store the stack data, and it is for addressing the stack segment of the memory. But how do they work? Okay, the number of address lines in 8086 is 20. That means the bus interface unit sends 20-bit address to access is one of the 1 megabyte memory locations. But 8086 do not access the entire 1 mega at a time. It can access maximum of 4 segments, each with 64 kilobyte within the whole 1 mega memory. So in the illustration, we can see the memory is divided into different segments. The address range of this memory is starting from 0000H to FFFFH, and this memory is divided into 16 segments. These are the logical unit of memory, and each is 64 kilobyte in size. And these 4 colored segments are those which are addressed by the microprocessor at a time. So now this is the partial image of how the segment registers actually holding the address. For example, we have 4 value for the addresses. The segment registers actually contain the first 16-bit, upper 16-bit of the starting address of the base address, because they cannot actually store 20-bit of address. So this 16-bit address is passed into the segments where they're converted into physical address. So if we take a look at the whole picture, that was the partial one, and this is the whole one. So these are the segment registers, and this is the memory, which are divided into segments, and zoomed in segments are data segment, code segment, stack segment, and extra segment. Now this is the bottom line of data segment, top line of data segment, and so on. Now the segment registers, for example, DS register actually having a 2000 address, and it is passing the address, and it is converted into 0000, the 20-bit physical address. But how to obtain this 20-bit physical address? Well, for the 16-bit register, it is specified as the logical address, which is actually the summation of the segment address and the offset. But what is offset? It is a displacement of the memory location from the starting location of the segment. So if we look at the illustration, we can see that this is one segment, and the displacement is 4-bit from the starting location, and the rest of the 16 bits are for the segment selector. But we need to look for this offset. Where to look for these offsets? There are specific offset which are designated for specific segments. For example, the first one, the instruction pointer, is designated for the code segment, and the functions are pretty specific. So for IP, the function is to hold the address of the next instruction. Um, at the same way, BX, DI, and SI are designated for DS and ES. And finally, SPBP, the stack pointer and the base pointer, they are designated for the stack segment, and the responsibility is to hold the address of the address in the stack. Now, after getting the offset value, we'll need to add it with the converter segment address. What is that? For getting the converter segment address, BIU appends 0h to the LSB of the address. That means we have to multiply 10h with a 16-bit segment address to get the 20-bit address. And by adding these two, offset value and converter segment address, we'll get 20-bit physical address. So the formula for obtaining the 20-bit physical address is basically segment rate address times 10h that I just mentioned plus offset. An example can make it clearer. Like if you have the DS register containing value 39AE and the value of offset is 0020, and we need to calculate the physical address for DS. First, we need to convert the segment address into 20-bit segment address by multiplying 10h. So we get 39AE0h. So we'll now have to add this value with the offset value 0020 to get the physical address 39B00, which is a 20-bit address. Thus, we actually get the 20-bit physical address. This is the very last part of my presentation. This is about the different types of segmentation. So we have two types, overlapping segment and non-overlapping segment. And as the name suggests, overlapping segment has two segments. I mean, segment 1 and segment 2, which two have an overlapping area. That means the second segment starts along with the 64 kilobyte location of the first segment. Hence, these two are called the overlapping segment, and the non-overlapping segment is the straightforward one. The first segment and second segment has a very uh, uh, distinct area that are not overlapped. So the second segment actually starts after 64 kilobyte location of the first segment. Thus, they are non-overlapping segments. And this actually concludes my presentation for today. So there's the end of this presentation. Bye bye.